Next, the Jazz taking on the Nets. For the Utah Jazz, coming into their own, building inertia. Can they take it a step further tonight? Nets, Jazz, coming right up. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Collin Sexton.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Chris Dunn is out there with Collin Sexton. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Sharp out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Well, this is game 1 of a back-to-back for them, Doris. You think they play tonight with tomorrow in mind?
You know, it's always interesting, B.A., and a lot of times it's based on how old is your team. If you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years, you might play them one night and then not play them in the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available.
Bridges outside. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Bridges. Here's Thomas. Back to Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. Clock at 6. Dunn with a steal. And here's Sexton. Now Collins.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Utah with the ball. Here's Dunn. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One constant we've seen from Utah in recent years is a nice balance of offense and defense.
That was certainly the case, B.A., under Quinn Snyder. And the beauty is you have now installed a brilliant young coach in Will Hardy. He exceeded expectations in his first year, and I can't wait to see what develops as his career continues.
He misses the free throw. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And the second free throw is good.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Here's Thomas. Johnson a screen on Sexton. Here's Thomas. Check by Sexton. Thomas misses. And it's Collins with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside Horton Tucker. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Bridges outside. Back to Thomas. Over Sexton. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Now here's Horton Tucker. 9 points for him in his last game. again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Here's Thomas. Check by Sexton. Sharp passes to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Back to Sharp. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Thomas. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Sexton looking around. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's Thomas on the wing. Check by Sexton. Thomas misses.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Collins. Outside Horton Tucker. Back to Collins. And there it is for him.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Timeout called.
Timeout.
Brooklyn. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Utah on D. Pass to Sharp. Johnson on the wing. Back to Sharp. Here's Thomas. Check by Sexton. Johnson a screen on Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Thomas. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Kessler with it. Up top, Horton Tucker. Covered by Johnson. It's deflected.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And he's going for the oop here. Sexton passes to Horton Tucker. Collins a screen. Back to Sexton. He shoots it. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Nets have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Collins against Johnson. It's blocked. Dunn right side. Pass to Collins. Collins a screen. Here's Sexton. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. Mikal Bridges is second.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Sexton's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Down low. Here's Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Sexton. Rebounded by the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward. Pass
to Horton Tucker. And he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass. Horton Tucker's got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Horton Tucker's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Thomas passes to Claxton. And here's Bridges, defended by Dunn. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Utah's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Outside Horton Tucker, knocked loose. Here's Thomas. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Sexton. Here's the break. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Sexton. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Now Dunn. High post Kessler. Bridges on the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Six on the shot clock. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Five to shoot. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Bridges. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Thomas misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Sexton passes to Horton Tucker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
And so he hits both. And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Here's Thomas. No good on the 3.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Count that one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 14. Over to the left wing. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
The Jazz have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Horton Tucker, the pass to George. Back to Horton Tucker. Pass to Dunn. The 3 is up. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Schroeder. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Dunn. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Schroeder with it. Guarded now by George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Dunn outside. Back to George. To the paint. Here's Kessler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 15. Here's Thomas. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Schroeder. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Utah's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to George. 1:49 left in the first quarter here. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And he can't get the first one. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Sharp. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Walker in for Thomas. And he's good on the second. Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. A minute 37 left in the first. Pass to Bridges. Deflected. George outside. Markkanen with it, beyond the arc. The rebound by Simmons.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Sexton against Walker. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Shoots over George. And the Nets miss again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's the pick. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Markkanen. And that's good from 17 feet. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Schroeder against George. Schroeder can't get it to go. Utah's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Sexton passes to Yurtseven. Back to Sexton. George outside. Three-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Shot.
That's good from Bridges. George against Schroeder. Finney-Smith, a screen. The three. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Walker the off guard and Bridges the small forward. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Stolen by Bridges. Over to the wing. Outside Finney-Smith. From outside the arc. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. Utah has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Sexton passes to Yurtseven. Pass to George. Stolen by Schroeder. And now the Nets on the break. And the deficit down inside single digits. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, not many players in the league who are going to be faster than Dennis Schroeder in the open floor.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Sexton against Walker. Pass to George from deep. The rebound by the Nets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Markkanen. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Hendricks. 4 on the clock. Markkanen from long range. Here's George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
At 6'10" with excellent hops, Ben Simmons makes that look easy.
Utah leading. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen with a screen on Bridges. And here's George. On the wing, Sexton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his third assist of the night.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
To the inside, Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Shoots. Markkanen misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 10. Walker finds Simmons. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Finney-Smith with it. It's guarded by Markkanen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Walker. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Dunn comes in for George. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas, defended by Dunn. 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Utah has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Inside, here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Bridges has gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Schroeder against Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Yurtseven, a screen on Schroeder. Sexton finds Yurtseven. Can't connect from short range. That's good from Bridges. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Markkanen.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, BA, but really, if you think about both the size of Lowry Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Sharp. Back to Schroeder. Over Sexton. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Yurtseven a screen. Tries the spin move. From the high post. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Thomas. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Drives to the hoop. Now here's Claxton. Checked by Sexton. And there's the lob. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Yurtseven. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Sharp. Here's Thomas. Back to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. Rebound, Utah. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Inside, here's Bridges. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges, starting to cook a little bit.
Dunn outside. Sexton against Schroeder. Sexton passes to Dunn. Three-pointer, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds in the game. Sexton with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Free throw good from Sexton. Boy, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, BA, is several players, not one or two, but several players, play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Yep, that one goes.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Utah leading. Dunn with it. Outside Sexton. Collins passes to Sexton. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. Kessler with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
The kick out to Johnson. Misses the three. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Sexton against Schroeder. Pass to Dunn. And here's Collins. It's tipped. Right side Schroeder. Going inside. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
That free throw, no good.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And the Nets making a change here. Walker's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. George is checked in. And he sinks the second. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Kessler. Here's Horton Tucker. On the take. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Walker. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Bridges is checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Sexton's checked in. Sexton against Schroeder. Over Sexton. And the Nets miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Sexton. Now Collins. Kessler with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. The Nets shooting 47% so far in the second. Here's Schroeder. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
One shot. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And so it's Utah with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Kessler. Now Horton Tucker, covered by Johnson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Bridges following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Sharp. Collins defending. Clock at 4. Back to Bridges. The 3 is up. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Kessler. Outside Sexton. Dunn outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Schroeder against Sexton. Outside Johnson. Launches it. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now here's Dunn. Got a hand on it. And here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. 26 seconds left in the second period. Outside Schroeder from behind the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Collins outside. Kessler passes to Dunn. And the shot goes down. Dunn's got 6.
Well, because of Chris Dunn's athleticism, he can get up and over the outstretched arms of the D. It takes a lot to shake this guy's focus.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Utah Jazz.
They built a nice lead. I like their rhythm on offense. Kind of like us on the set. We're in the flow.
Big fella, that was well said. Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these two guys?
Each time one of them scores, the other is coming right back. You love to see this type of competitiveness. But we knew coming into this that might be the case.
It's about bragging rights, Kenny. Like whenever I outscored you, I think it was every time. Except in the finals, I know when you hit 7 threes.
Yes, indeed.
I said it for you.
There you go.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Talen Horton Tucker. He's been playing really well.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Collins Sexton out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at small forward. Now here's Sexton. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thomas. Steps back and fires. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Collins. Back to Sexton. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges passes to Thomas. Here's Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Kessler.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Sexton passes to Horton Tucker. Collins a screen. Wide open look. And it's in. Off the glass. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Thomas. Checked by Sexton. Here's Thomas. Looking to end this cold spell. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sexton goes in. And the basket is good.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Sharp passes to Thomas. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Here's Dunn. He's got 6. Pass to Sexton. Back to Dunn. Sexton with it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. And rejected. Here's Thomas. And he lobs it up.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside Sexton. Outside Horton Tucker. Now Sexton. Down low.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shoot 2.
Free throw is good from Collins. Schroeder, he's checked in for Thomas. And both free throws good for Collins.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Johnson. Screen by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The teardrop. Yep, count it. Johnson's got 7 points. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, B.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
Counted from distance. And now just a 5-point Utah lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 14. Here's Dunn. The Jazz again can't hit.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now for them, 11-2. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Sexton against Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Over Sexton. Collins with the rebound. Utah leading. Now Sexton. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Dunn outside. Back to Horton Tucker. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Off target from outside.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Johnson passes to Claxton. Here's Sharp. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now a timeout called by Utah. And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
Well, you look at Claxton, and in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Yeah, good luck keeping up with the elite speed of Chris Dunn in the pick and roll. So efficient with his passing and shooting in these sets.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson a screen on Sexton. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound, Utah.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Collins with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Sexton. And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. Well, you look at Claxton, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Sexton.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Claxton with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Sexton. Driving inside. Collins outside. Fires the 3 and is blocked. Stolen by Collins. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. Shoots over Johnson. And another miss by Utah.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Walker. To the inside. Claxton powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Kessler with it. Back to Dunn. Outside Sexton. Here's the three. Claxton with a rebound.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. And Utah calls time here. George, he's checked in for Utah. Utah with the ball. 3-point lead. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Here's Dunn. Sends it home from 3-point land. Dunn's got 9 points.
Now, this is the area that Dunn is working on. Wants to be a proficient catch-and-shoot guy.
Schroeder finds Johnson. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's George, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Back to Collins, just 4 to shoot. Tipped. Johnson with it. Pass to Schroeder. Now Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over George. Misses off the right iron.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The shot by Dunn, no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 6. Johnson with it. Fires the 3. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Horton Tucker. 18 points for him. It's George on the drive. Stolen by Schroeder. Johnson for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Now here's Kessler. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Good work there as it goes. George has got his 2nd basket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Schroeder against George. Pass to Sharp. Now Walker. Over Collins. Walker's shot is off.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
George with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Dunn, the pass to Collins. Back to Dunn. He got a piece of it. Here's Johnson. He has 7. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for John Collins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Markkanen outside. 1:07 left to play in the 3rd. Here's George. Count the basket. George has got 7.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Now here's Schroeder. 17 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah leading. Here's Hendricks. No made baskets yet. George finds Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hendricks. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. And stolen by Markkanen.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Walker the off guard, and Bridges the small forward. Ben Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Hendricks. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Bridges. Brooklyn trailing. Schroeder passes to Bridges. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
That's good from Bridges. Utah with the ball. Now George. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Off target at the rim. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a three-point game. Schroeder can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Bridges. Markkanen misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Out to Schroeder. Back to Simmons. Up top, Schroeder. And here's Finney-Smith to take the lead. Utah with the rebound. Yurtseven's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Sexton passes to Kessler. Back to Sexton. George with it. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3-ball. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. That's good from Bridges. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Schroeder. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Walker. Pass to Bridges. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Utah, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
The Nets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Now here's Claxton. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 20 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's George. The Nets making their last shot. Lets it go. Good D by Finney-Smith. Bates Diop attacks. Pass to Finney-Smith. To take the lead. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Nets lead by 2.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bridges finds Walker. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Bates Diop. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen left side. Sexton takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now a 3-point Jazz lead. Walker with it. Here's Bates Diop. Outside Walker. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hendricks. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Claxton. Bridges passes to Walker. Here's Bates Diop. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Bates Diop's got 6 points in the quarter. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see. Ugh.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Yurtseven passes to Sexton. Walker with the steal. Here's Bates Diop, defended by Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Finney Smith a screen. Walker for 3. No good there. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dunn, the pass to Horton Tucker. On the wing, Sexton. Walker covering. Here's Horton Tucker. The Jazz again can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Walker's shot is off. And it's Collins with the ball for Utah. To the wing, right side. Here at 7, passes to Sexton. And Finney Smith over to help. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Sexton. Here he goes. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Brooklyn trailing. Brooklyn calls timeout. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Johnson comes in for Bates Diop. And it's Thomas in for Walker. And Utah with a change here too. Markkanen's checked in for Yurt 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Markkanen. Sexton with it, working on Claxton. So confident from range, Markkanen.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
The Nets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Markkanen outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nick Claxton.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good for Markkanen.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Nets shooting around 41%. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Here's Markkanen. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And so it's Utah with it. Outside Sexton. Left side, Horton Tucker. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Claxton. Pass to Bridges. The three. The rebound by the Jazz. And here's Sexton. And here's Dunn. Here's Markkanen. Let's go with a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Markkanen with a screen on Johnson. Horton Tucker, the pass to Dunn. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Dunn, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Thomas, defended by Dunn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, leading by 5. Markkanen outside. Right side Johnson. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. From the line. Thomas misses. Utah's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And the Nets shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Here's Thomas, checked by Sexton. 1:46 left in the game.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Outside Horton Tucker. Here's Markkanen. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Claxton. For three, Bridges. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dunn outside. Outside Horton Tucker. Three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn trailing.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Sexton, that's good.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 9. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas passes to Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. So it's Utah now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Horton Tucker, covered by Johnson. Collins outside. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Inside. Oh, swiped away.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
And he commits the intentional foul. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
For 3, Bridges. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Utah with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Colin Sexton.